welcome to the video. Today I will be sharing how I organize my films, series, and drama library in Notion. I have previously shared how I organize my books in my Notion library, so if you want to check that out, you can check out my account, and that video also includes a template you can download. One of the main reasons why I started my journey in organizing my own media database is because I wanted to have my own space where I can track what I'm watching, add my notes, and see everything that I have watched in one area, be it American series, films, animes, or Asian dramas. I have tried simply using Excel and Google Docs, Microsoft OneNote, Evernote, and even searching for easy use database softwares that doesn't require me paying or buying anything, and that's when I found Notion. It was hard at first and I was discouraged multiple times because it felt too technical for my level, but I pushed through and here I am now using it for almost everything in my life. And because this video is for my media database, I will focus on that topic, but if you want a full tour of my entire Notion setup, you can let me know in the comments. When it comes to Asian dramas, the site that I trust the most is my drama list, but it comes with a lot of limitations. And a major limitation is that it is solely based for Asian dramas and films, but even though it has probably the biggest library of Asian dramas, it doesn't have all the information that I'm often looking for, so I have to resort to different sites. Another major reason is because most sites, including my drama list, has this rigid, old school interfaces that I just don't like. I started organizing my dramas in Notion way before I started my book library, so the data that I have on these databases are definitely older, and some of them still has the old templates because I now have over 500 media pages on my database, and having to go back and edit them one by one will take me months. So I just leave them be and edit them when there are new informations that needs to be added. So this is my entire entertainment setup. It's a page dedicated for anything entertainment from movies, series, dramas, anime, manhwas, and variety shows. I set it up in a way that I can see almost everything I need in one space without it being too disorganized or cluttered. The upper part of the page is split into 3 columns. On the far right is a call-out block that serves as a navigation bar, and it is synced to a lot of the major pages within this entertainment hub. So I can move pages to pages smoothly, and if I edit it, it will also automatically edit to all of the pages that it is synced into, so I won't have to go page per page when I want to change up my theme or add more pages. And below my navigation bar are 2 other call-out blocks. One is for the others, and the last one serves as a go-back button to my homepage. At the middle column is basically like a notepad where I can write down random recommendations, and below the recommendations is one of the many inline views of my media database, and this is in a form of a list and is filtered only for those upcoming shows and dramas that are in production and more. On the far right are 2 more inline views of my media database. One is in a gallery form and the other is in the list type. This is where I track what I'm currently watching, and this is specifically filtered only for films, series, dramas, variety shows, and animes. And below that is the inline list view of my episode database where I can track down what I'm currently watching. Scrolling down to the middle part of the page is another inline view of my episode database in the form of a weekly calendar. This shows the episodes that are scheduled for this week. And then scrolling down to the last inline view on this page, it has multiple filtered views but are all from my media database. This is where I can immediately see the dramas that are currently ongoing or airing soon, the recent releases, etc. You can see a sneak peek of some of the information for each page, like the title, status, genre, the short summary, and the cast list. Scrolling back to my navigation bar, let me introduce the pages. I have 2 major databases for media and celebrity and 1 minor database for the episodes, and all are linked together. And of course, they are named for their purposes: media, celebrities, and episodes. Media is the most important database, and it is also the backbone or the central information for my entire media hub. And then from movies up till the variety shows are just pages dedicated for each topic. And then my episode database, celebrity database, and then my media gallery. I'll explain them more later, but for now, let's go through the dedication pages, starting with movies and series. I don't watch a lot of movies or series lately, so these pages are probably more simple than the others. It's very straightforward since it only has an inline view of the media database filtered for movies or series. I haven't really thought much on what I wanted to do on these pages, but for now, this is just about it. Each type of media has their own specific templates, and in an inline view, you can differentiate them with their unique icons. Movies and films has a different icon to my dramas, series, and animes as well as manhwas. And this is an example of a movie page. The properties on this page are really catered to what I want, so I have my status, my rating, when I watched it, the type, genre, year it was released, its production status and company, the country origin, where I can watch it, subtitle status, releases, and more. In the page itself, the information are clustered into call-out blocks so that it's more organized and neat. First box is the information with the poster. Below that is the cast and characters, which has an inline gallery filtered view from my celebrity and character databases, and then my thoughts, and then the other inline filtered gallery view of my media gallery. On the left side of the page, I have a navigation bar that is also synced to all the media pages, and it's the same reason why I synced my navigation bars. And then lastly, below that is the information link. My series page is almost identical to my movie page, and it has a different icon. Since Asian dramas are one of the major reasons why I have this notion, this page has a bit more than the previous two. The page setup is quite similar to the main page. It has the views and for ongoing dramas, what I'm currently watching, weekly calendar for episodes, and below is a quick summary of all my Asian dramas, which are also filtered by their respective origins. And this is an example of a drama page. Since they're all from the same database, the properties you see are the same, but the page itself has a bit more details. This page has an area specifically for the episodes. It's a filtered inline view of my episode database for this drama. There is another page that is solely dedicated to my obsession with Asian dramas, and that is the Drama World page. I have 3 minor databases on this page that are mainly for Asian dramas. I have a database for my characters, institutions, as well as places. My character database is linked to my media and celebrity databases, and it is also one of the must-haves features that I wanted to have when I was creating my Notion. An example of my character page is this page for Fang Haishu from the drama Noveland Pearl Eclipse and was played by actress Yang Mi. It has the information for the gender, occupation, origin, status, and more. And then below are more dedicated informations for this specific character, including an inline gallery view of my media gallery filtered only for Fang Haishu. Next dedication page is for my animes. This page has a bit more since it has its own gallery and dedicated minor databases like sagas and arcs. Honestly, the only reason that I have a database for arcs and sagas is because I wanted to keep track on One Piece. I haven't transferred all of my datas from my anime list, but these are just some of the recent animes that I have been watching and rewatching, and I'm a proud romance girly at heart, so the majority of what you see has a bit of romance in it. An example of my anime page is this recently released anime that I just started watching. It's Seventh Time Loop. It has the same template for my drama page with the addition of another link for where I can watch it. Just like my dramas, I also have my anime world page with its own database for characters, places, and dictionary. My anime character database is almost identical to what I have for my characters for Asian dramas. And next, we have my manhwa page. I purposely didn't include this in my book library, mainly because it is more based on the art rather than just a plain text like a book. There are also inline views from my media database, and it also has a separate manhwa world page and its very own gallery. I started getting into manhwas late of last year and have been practically obsessed. I have been reading every day, and my entire FYP on TikTok is just recommendations after recommendations. So I have this huge urge to just make a dedication page just for manhwas. The template is the same for animes and dramas with only three differences. First is instead of an episode area, it's now for notable chapters and is only in a table block. And then second, there is a link for where I can read it. And lastly, there is only characters and world instead of cast. And because this is a more recent obsession, the templates are more updated. I'm still on the process of transferring data, so this is just about it for my variety shows. And now for a quick peek at my databases. Like I said, all of my media pages are in one big database, and it is linked to a lot of other minor databases. And as of now, I have more than 500 media pages. And in viewing these databases for easier navigation, I have set filtered views depending on the type, from dramas, films, series, documentaries, animes, and manhwas. My episode database is in a board view and are grouped together by their respective dramas. My celebrity database was more tricky for me because I wanted to have that specific aesthetic and I only wanted to have like their profile pictures in a plain background. And honestly, it was a bit more challenging than I originally anticipated because this houses not just Asian actors but American and European as well, and it also includes my K-pop idols and other Asian celebrities that are not actors. And a lot of actors who mostly played minor roles had limited photos with plain backgrounds. The celebrity page has the information about the artist, their works and projects, career history references, as well as a filtered inline gallery view of the artist. And then the media gallery is basically just a gallery for my media pages. It has the still shots, promotions to official posters for dramas and celebrities. This can also be linked to a character, a celebrity, or a drama. And finally, that concludes the tour of my home cinema. And now for the template. This is the template you will see on the link. It is basically empty aside from a few samples, and you can edit and change to your heart's desire. The inline blocks are already filtered and set for each view, so all you need to do is add the information. Well, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video or want more videos, please click the like button or leave comments down below. Bye!